football fans, and welcome to Diaries TV exclusive sport update, where we bring you the pulse of African football. I'm your host, Aude, and today we're diving into the electrifying build-up to the 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations, set to kick off in Morocco on July 5th, 2025. The spotlight is on Ghana's Black Queen, who sent a bold message to their rivals, particularly Nigeria's Super Falcons, with a commanding 4-2 comeback victory against Benin Republic in a pre-WAFCON friendly yesterday. This match wasn't just a warm-up. It was a statement of intent from a team hungry to make waves on the continental stage. Today, we'll unpack the thrilling details of this encounter, analyze what it means for Ghana's WAFCON campaign, and look ahead to their blockbuster clashes against Nigeria this Sunday, June 21st. We'll also explore the broader context of this tournament, the key players to watch, and the stakes for both Ghana and Nigeria as they chase glory in Morocco. So grab your Jay-Z, settle in, and let's kick things off with the action. Let's start with the heart of the story. Ghana's Black Queen delivered a performance that had fans on the edge of their seats in their second pre-WAFCON friendly against Benin Republic, played in Morocco on Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. The Black Queen staged a stunning second-half turnaround to secure a 4-2 victory, showcasing resilience, flair, and clinical finishing that has the football world buzzing. The match began with a bang as Ghana's Nina Norshie opened the scoring in the 4th minute, giving the Black Stars an early lead with a well-taken strike. However, Benin, led by their talismanic captain Gbedjissi, refused to roll over. Gbedjissi equalized in the 12 minutes, capitalizing on a defensive lap to restore parity. Benin side then took a shock lead in the 32nd minute, where Gbedjissi converted a penalty, leaving Ghana trailing 2-1 at halftime. It was a wake-up call for coach Kim Lars' squad, who faced a first-half scare against a determined Benin side, looking to make history by qualifying for their first WAFCON in 2026. But the second half belonged to Ghana. The Black Queens came out with renewed vigor, displaying the kind of attacking prowess that has made them a force in African women's football. Alice Kusi leveled the score in the 54th minute with a moment of individual brilliance, weaving through defenders before slotting the ball home. Susan then put Ghana ahead in the 70th minute, capitalizing on a well-worked team move to fire past the Benin goalkeeper. The icing on the cake came in the 81st minute, where Chantelle sealed the 4-2 victory with a composed finish, sending a clear message to their WAFCON rivals. This win marks Ghana's second straight victory in their pre-tournament friendlies, following a 3-1 triumph over Malawi last Saturday. With 2 wins from 2 games, the Black Queens are building momentum at just the right time. What made this victory possible? Let's break down the tactical masterclass from Coach Kim Lars, who has been quietly transforming the Black Queens into a formidable unit. The Swedish tactician, known for his disciplined approach, admitted that Ghana isn't among the favorites of the 2025 WAFCON, but this performance suggests otherwise. His strategy against Benin relied on a high-pressing game in the second half, with quick transitions and an emphasis on exploiting the flanks. The introduction of fresh legs in the second halves, including goal scorers Kusi and Hlorkah, turned the tide and exposed Benin's defensive vulnerabilities. The standout performers were undoubtedly Nina, whose early goal set the tone, and Alex, whose flair and composure were pivotal in the comeback. Susan and Chantelle were also deserving of praise for their clinical finishing, while midfielder Jennifer, who spoke about the team's joy at returning to the WAFCON, was instrumental in controlling the midfield battle. She noted in a recent interview, "Returning to the WAFCON brings us great joy. highlighting the team's determination to compete against Africa's best. Ghana's squad is a blend of youth and experience, with players like Kusi bringing energy and veterans like Jennifer who provide leadership. The Black Queens are in Group C alongside defending champions South Africa, Mali and Tanzania, a challenging group that will test their mettle. But with performances like this, Ghana is proving that they are not just here to participate, they are here to compete. Now let's shift gears to Nigeria's Super Falcons, who are undoubtedly taking note of Ghana's performance. The 9-time African champions who are gearing up for their own WAFCON campaign, and this results from their actual rivals has added extra spice to their upcoming friendly on June 29 in Casablanca. Dubbed the Jollof Derby, this clash is more than just a warm-up. It's a battle for regional bragging rights and a chance to set the tone ahead of the tournament. Nigeria arrived in Morocco on Wednesday, June 25th, after a spirited goalless draw against Portugal on June 23rd. That match showcased the Super Falcons' defensive resilience, with goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie delivering a masterclass in shot stopping, denying Portugal's Diana Silva, Jessica Silva, Fatima Pinto, and Andrea Norton with world-class saves. Coach Justin Madugu has assembled a star-studded squad, including Captain Rasheedat Ajibade, veteran forward Asisat Oshoala, and emerging talent Chiamaka Okafor, a Malawi-born striker that recently committed to Nigeria. However, the Super Falcons face their own challenges. The exclusion of informed forward Gift Monday, Nigeria's 5th most valuable female footballer, has raised eyebrows. Monday, who has scored 10 goals for UD Tenerife and 4 for Washington Spirit this season, expressed her disappointment but vowed to support the team from afar. Despite this, Nigeria's depth is formidable, with players like Francisca and Shukurat Oladipo expected to shine. The friendly against Ghana will be a crucial test of their readiness as they prepare for their Group B Open tournament against Tunisia on July 6th at the stadium in Casablanca. The Ghana-Benin match is just one piece of the puzzle as we approach the WAFCON, a tournament that promises to be fiercely competitive. Morocco, the host nation, is in Group A alongside Zambia, Senegal, and DR Congo. South Africa, the defending champions, face Ghana, Mali, and Tanzania in Group C, while Nigeria's Group B include Tunisia, Algeria, and Botswana. The Super Eagles, with 9 titles from 12 editions, remain the team to beat, but Africa's Bayana and host Morocco are closing the gap. The tournament is not just about continental glory, it's a gateway to the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil, with the top 4 team earning qualification. Ghana's recent performance suggests that they are ready to challenge the status quo, while Nigeria's Mission X campaign reflects their ambition to reclaim the title they lost in 2018. The Jollof Derby on Sunday will give us a glimpse of what to expect when these two West African giants faced off in the tournament proper. For Ghana, the key will be maintaining the second half intensity and tightening their defense, which looked vulnerable in the first half against Benin. For Nigeria, it's about finding a balance between their defensive solidity and attacking flair, especially after failing to score against Portugal. With both teams fine-tuning their strategy, the stage is set for an epic showdown. The football community is buzzing on social media, where fans have praised Ghana's attacking display. Post online hailed the Black Queens' resilience, with one user calling it a morale-boosting victory ahead of the Nigerian clash. Nigeria fans, meanwhile, are confident that the Super Falcons will respond in kind, with many pointing to Nnadozie heroic against Portugal as a sign of their strength. Looking ahead, the Ghanaian final friendly against Nigeria on June 29 will be their last chance to iron out any kinks before their WAFCON opener against South Africa. Meanwhile, Nigeria will use the match to fine-tune their tactics before facing Tunisia. Teams know that in African women's football, there is no room for complacency. The countdown to WAFCON is on, and Diary TV will be with you every step of the way, bringing you the latest updates, analysis, and exclusive insight. That is all for today's episode on Diary TV. I'm Aude Gbedjissi, and it's been a pleasure breaking down this thrilling WAFCON warm-up story for you. Stay tuned for more football actions, and don't miss our coverage of the Nigerian-Ghana friendly on Sunday. Until then, keep the passion for football alive, and let's soar to new heights together.